Welcome to part 56 of Final Fantasy 15. And in this part, we've got ourselves a lot of side quests to do. Well, particularly we're going to finish off the Behemoth. We're going to go after an Imperial Fort and probably take on a couple of hunts. Yeah, I'm still trying to raise my hunter rank from 3 to 5. And there's a good reason. Because one of Taka's missions requires you to be a level 5 hunter so you could be able to hunt a Catawbapus over in the old Lestalem Karnak station, or was it I forgot what I forgot what Karnak station it was. But it was a hunt there at least. And meanwhile, we were in the last episode fighting in the Below Mines. And we got the 9th King Sword. We only got 10 more to go. Now, as I stated before, I will probably beat Castlemark near the end of the game. No, I will definitely beat Castlemark near the end of the game. Because, seriously, that dungeon sucks. Or maybe I'll just do it before I actually complete Chapter 9. I'm not sure. I'll decide. But one thing is for sure, Castlemark will be beaten, along with Dino, because, well, his last mission is in Castlemark. I'll probably beat up all the dungeons by the time I'm done with this. Anyway, sorry for the hiatuses on this game, but, well, I did record those parts of Dynasty Warriors. I couldn't really record any parts of Final Fantasy because of the fact that, well, I had to start picking up a couple of morning shifts. So they had to call me in. Oh well. It happens. But, for the most part, let's go on ahead and go to Hammerhead, because I'm going to go on ahead and pick up a hunt. The more it'll bring me to level 5, the better. And the higher the level that I go, the higher level hunts I'm going to be facing. That's all that needs to be said. And there's still the matter of the Behemoth that's running around the country that we want to put in our cup ramen. I mean, cup noodle. Yes. Cup noodle. Yeah, thanks a lot, Gladio, by the way. Thanks to you, I'm now addicted to those things. So, yeah. The beef-flavored ones, actually. So, let's go on ahead and talk to Taka and accidentally do something completely stupid because, yeah, it's past me. And what do I mean by do something completely stupid? Well, it's the middle of the night. I thought I was going to go out and do a night hunt, right? Past me decides to buy something. Here's the thing. I already have the recipe for this. I don't know. I don't know. It's just me.
Take your pick.
But whatever the case, like, 3 hunts just showed up after I gained up a hunter level 3. And more hunts will show up the moment I gain up hunter level 4. Oh, and by the way, I probably won't have to worry about dealing with Taka's final hunt in this area for a pretty long time because I'm not at a high enough level to deal with that. And of course, the biggest part of that idiot move that I did, I inadvertently slept! So whatever buff I just got, I lost it. And it will dawn on me that I did that accidentally. Honestly, I should have pursued the Behemoth first before I actually did that. But it would have been a little bit harder on me.
Nailed it.
And there was only about 9 films of that here. Like, the longer you stay up, there'll be a lot of pictures that Prompto has taken. I mean, there was that one time I stayed up for a week and he took several pictures. Some of which of Aranea. So let's hop in a car and head over to where that hunt is located. It really shouldn't take us long. And also there is the thing about having to deal with that fort. Well, we're going to have to go into the area in order to find it. So yeah, there's that. And could you excuse me for 1 second? Sorry about that, had to cool off my fan for a little bit. Anyway, we're about to start the Behemoth hunt because it's on the way to the hunt that we picked up from Taka. And also on the way of discovering a fortress too. So yeah, I just pretty much nailed 3 birds with 1 stone, basically. Anyway, loading screen. Anytime now. There we go.
Ready for more?
So as soon as we, well, walk out of this car, we're probably gonna have to go over to the left and deal with... Oh right, Behemoth's over here.
According to our tipster, this is the place.
You heard that right. And you see this, right? We've pretty much activated 2 quests at one time. But right now, the task at hand, the Behemoth. Or should I say Wild Behemoth. Simply put, this is nothing like Deadeye. It's a lot stronger considering its level, but it'll still go down all the same. I need to get some magic though because, well, this fight without magic will make this fight a little bit longer. But unlike Deadeye, fire will not hurt it like talking about it. It'll burn him, but it won't hurt him. Rely on Ignis to actually envenom him. Because there are lots of bosses here in this game that are weak to poison. Poison is like your best friend. And by the way, make sure you utilize any skills that you happen to have unlocked, or more importantly, utilize any techs, and this would be the perfect time to try to level them up as much as you possibly can. Hell, Prompto actually gets a few good shots in too. Now then, I think we've just killed it because Gladio just laid the final hit on it. And now let's go to the hunt because the hunt is not too far from here. There's also some stuff here too. Might as well pick that up. Well, that's an EOS Green Pea, I guess. Or whatever the hell that is. Doesn't matter. It's ingredients that Ignis is going to use to cook, and that's what we're going to take. So, in other words, we went from hunting a bunch of Anak to killing off a Behemoth. Okay, I mean, that's a good transition. But still, at least we've got the... oh, more ingredients. I'm gonna pick those up too. But as I was saying, at least we've got the Behemoth meat we need for our special ingredient for our cup noodle. I'm sorry, I just screwed that up real badly. Anyway, hunt! So, the reason why this is paused? Well, TV. Again, TV. But it's actually a short pause, actually. Now, The exosuits by now would probably be heavily damaged, so I'm going to give them a rest at least.
I'll back you up.
After this fight, that is. But these things, you've seen these, or you'll probably run across these while you're trying to go to various areas. And their heads and their legs are definitely their most dangerous weapons. For the love of all that's holy, make sure you parry these guys. Parrying will save your life and will, more importantly, make taking these things down easy. Due to their humongous size and their slow, I would say, motion, it would be easy for you to take them down.
Problems? Nothing warranting royal attention. I'll play it by ear then.
Yeah, this one's over with. And now let's go on ahead and pick up any treasures that happen to be here. But more importantly, let's go and camp. Because in order to complete the Behemoth side quest, we'll have to camp. And we will have to actually eat the new creation that Ignis made. So technically it's a key item. But I did mention, like, when I first got this actual hunt, that I actually took this quest, I meant, that there are 3 different types of ingredients. One for shrimp, one for eggs, and one for meat. We're taking down a behemoth for meat, a giant crab at Cape Cayam for shrimp, and a zoo for the eggs. I thought it was actually you're taking on all 3. It's one of 3. Either way, the cup noodle will give you an enhancement. And will have an enhancement itself, basically. So instead of just giving you, like, level 8 HP and level 5 attack, it'll also give you an experience boost if you happen to, well, do this side quest. I think the shrimp flavor gives you critical hits and the other one gives you I think high defense? I'm not sure. I'll have to look in on the egg. But still
See that you buy no more.
we're going to
You're my mother or something? Mum's the word.
actually not... Oh wait, we're going to turn in this hunt first. Yes, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to actually get ourselves some sleep. Kinda have to in order for it to actually complete the Behemoth side quest.
Oh, just y'all.
Yeah, I forgot that I can hunt all I want, but if the quest is to turn in, I'm not getting the stars.
That's about a bite to eat.
I'm going to take a break from hunting for now, because again, there's a fort that needs to be taken down, and also there needs to be... I need to turn in that quest that I have on me right now, but I'm going to give the Magitech armor a break because it suffered damage, and it's going to take a while for it to be repaired. So that means I'm going to be going into that fortress without any Magitech armor. But don't you worry. Come Castlemark, it's going to be on. That's going to be without a shadow of a doubt. I am not going through Castlemark without the exosuit. You may call it cheesy, I don't care, because screw Castlemark, that dungeon sucks. And plus, it's also speeding up time. After all, again, 10-minute DVR. That's basically the main reason why I use the exosuit. Because the exosuit itself will actually make things, well, easier. Still, And the game is easy on itself. Still, to hell with Castlemark, because, well, that dungeon is too long of a slog. Excuse me one second. I think my computer's starting to heat up. I'll be right back. Yeah, I know these sudden stops may be rather annoying, but it's either that or Audacity, and I do believe I'm running out of data for Audacity, so I'm gonna have to do some spring cleaning on that. Anyway, with that said, let's go on ahead and take ourselves a nap. And by the way, I did send off for a fan, so it'll be coming within 2 weeks. Hopefully, it'll actually show up like early November. I mean, it's going to show up early November, but hopefully it'll show up November 3rd so I can go on ahead and use this and stop actually using the giant fan that's near the keyboard. So that, or at least the laptop itself, so that way it won't overheat. Anyway, business at hand, we're going to go on and get ourselves a nice rest. Because after all, in order for us to complete this quest, we're going to have to get ourselves some shut-eye. And the sad part about this is, this recipe won't be available during Chapter 10. But we've actually managed to get the recipe, and now every time you buy a cup of ramen, now you have to also buy a cup of Behemoth. Actually, no, if you buy a cup of ramen, you'll actually be able to make that at night, provided you have Behemoth stick, I think. So with that said, let's get ourselves some Z's, and also cutscene's going to happen.
Stylish as always.
Yeah, and I don't remember Ignis being in Cornix wearing his exosuit, but oh well. Random things Prompto takes pictures of. Like butts, for instance.
You know something? Going through all that trouble to make our own custom cup, it's made me appreciate cup noodles even more.
Perhaps we truly can't improve upon perfection.
It's not about finding the single best ingredient. It's about crafting that perfect blend of meat, egg, and shrimp. That harmony of flavors is key.
Yeah, you're right. Makes you appreciate how delicious these noodles really are.
I know I sure do.
Now there's an error on that cutscene. It was supposed to actually focus on Noctis's face when he actually said that. And now I guess I was wrong. I don't need the Behemoth steak meat. I just need to buy some cup noodle, and whenever I feel like making that new and improved cup of cup noodles, now I can actually make them instantly from here on in. And not just that, you'll get a bonus and Gladio will be happy. So I guess I'm going to have to well, I'm going to have to actually change batteries out. That's why I'm standing there for a little bit, because my controller was running out of batteries. So let's go over to the Felmuth Fortress, or Stronghold, whichever one comes first. We're going to take that down now, considering that that is one of the places that we had to take a picture of for Vive. Now, since we actually can go to that place now, let's just get rid of it before it causes any more problems. But from here on in, after we take down that fortress, we'll have more Imperials trying to kill us. So bear that in mind. Oh, excuse me. Just a slight cough there. But all we have to do is just sneak into the watchtower so we can go on ahead and begin this mission. Oh, and let me just stop by and pick these up here. Kinda need them. I'm gonna need them to eat them. Plain and simple.
Feels so sluggish.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would want to try to get this done really soon, because I'm going to end up forgetting about it if I don't. Now, this fortress actually is the hardest fortress out of the fortresses that we went through. Why? Because of the boss. You'll see. Well, at least this is the first half of our stay here. The second half, however, is where we finish it up. I'm just gonna grab some food, and we'll make it over to that watchtower, and we can begin to stealthily scope out the place and bust yet another base. So without any further ado, let's bust this base.
Ooh, this should be fun. What's the plan?
Well, suffice it to say, a frontal assault would be ill-advised. Again, stealth is our friend. We enter the base undetected and cripple it one target at a time. Are you ready?
Alright, now it's time for us to go on the offensive against the Empire. These guys have pretty much been wiped out as far as the lookouts have been concerned. This is the last one, and it's the hardest one for a reason. Again, it's because of the boss. But right now, let me see if I can actually put on my... Oh wait, no, I'm going to keep the exosuit off because the exosuit took too much damage. We're going to actually challenge this time. So, let's go.
Take them out, and the enemy won't be nearly as fearsome.
I mean, yeah, I'm going to burn through a lot of items because of this, but it's okay. So all we need to do is just waltz in, destroy the generator, and all is right with the world. Not going to be that easy. And sadly, this may be the last area that we could actually explore. I do believe there is a weapon around here somewhere. I just can't think of where it is. But in best case scenario...
So they're sleeping?
Take care to
if you see any, the best case scenario is if you see any soldiers, stealth kill them. If you don't see any soldiers, then just pass through, no problem, and you'll get to the generator as quickly as humanly possible. The quicker you get to the generator and the quicker you kill it, well, the quicker we could actually get through the fighting. Let's see if we can go in undetected, because if those searchlights catch you, or if the guards catch you... Ha! Stealth kills are fun. Is there another one? No? Good. Because if the spotlights catch you, or the guards catch you, then, you're going to end up waking up all those machines, and they're all going to have a buff because the generator is on. Once the generator is destroyed, then you'll have an easier time defeating them. Alright, hold on. Let me try to get away from the spotlight and get to a good position to kill this thing. Ah, there we go. Oh, fuck. Well, there goes the stealth element. Leave it to me to screw that up. Uh-oh. And I think we woke up the beast. Like I said, everything is going to have a buff now because that generator's on. But, yeah, I'm going to end that now. The sooner I get to that generator, the better. And you know, I should have actually, despite all things, put on the exosuit. Yeah, I would have had to wait for it to repair after a while, but still. At least, again, it would have made things a lot quicker. I'm gonna need another elixir. Hold on. Let's get to that generator. Come on. Let me get to the generator. And of course they're going to attack. Alright. Go for the generator past me! Go for the generator! Alright, it's been destroyed. Good. And we got a magic tech booster as a result. But, oh right, was I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to activate the console to turn off the generator. Oh, okay. But for the most part, destroying it pretty much nullified their buffs. And now they went from being level 47 soldiers to only being level 18. So, yeah, that actually helped. And now we're getting weaker soldiers. Let's kill these guys, because they're going to keep coming.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Ooh, Prompto, way to go, bro. And Gladio's got a critical attack. Nice! Wow! And that takes care of that.
Another one bites the dust.
Now, I guess we need to wipe out the rest of the Imperial forces, who are headed our way.
Didn't expect me to
Oh, shit. Oh, recognize those two voices? Yeah, it's Loqi and Caligo. Yeah, these guys. We're gonna have to take these jerks-offs on after we deal with a, Mook Rush. Yes! So, we got ourselves a mandatory Mook Rush before a mandatory Boss Rush. Lovely. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut it short here. In the next episode, we're going to actually deal with the rest of this Imperial showdown. But, sadly, it's going to come to an end in a few minutes. Sorry to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, but, spoiler alert, we do win. Too bad it's kind of past the 30-minute mark, because after all... upload video and its infinite wisdom of uploading 30-minute parts. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys next time when we finish up the Felmuth Garrison. This is RFman 985. Pray for us. Oh, spoiler alert, yes, we will win.